Start with Matt Moreno.
You brought up this week, last Saturday's game quite a bit. You're now playing the second game in this series. How would you kind of assess how things went tonight for you guys?
I'm really proud of our team tonight. We were ready to play. Schaefer, the pitcher for them, he hadn't lost very much in college, and big time numbers, low batting average against, a lot of wins, good competitor, left-handed fastball up to 93, and thought our hitters responded to that challenge really, really well and got us some separation, which we needed every bit of it, obviously, at the end of the game. So I was proud of how we attacked that. I thought we got a good start from Chandler, not a great start, but a good start. And that's what he does. He held his ground. It didn't get too crazy when he was in there and let our offense do its thing. I thought we were playing good defense, and then just a couple things got away from us there at the end of the game. But good to get another good win against a really good team. And, we got a quick turnaround for tomorrow, so we have to be ready to go.
You talked a lot about settling in this week and kind of maybe getting through that whatever it was last week when you're kind of having this long layoff and kind of just trying to settle in. Do you feel like it was just kind of a matter of time before you guys had an offensive performance like this?
Well, I think we scored 7 last night on 12 or 13 hits. We had 11 on Monday. So I think, and we had 7 on last Saturday. So I think we've been in a lot more character. There's good players up and down the lineup. There's a lot of guys that can make positive contributions. I think we didn't miss a pitch when we got it tonight at all. And that was an impressive display of hitting, no matter how you slice it. And so I think that could be some of it for sure, Matt, that we're just seeing some more pitches. Guys are getting settled, maybe understanding how important it is to stay locked into our hit plan, and did a really nice job tonight. I was very, very pleased to see it and really not surprised. I mean, we recruited these guys and really work with them on a daily basis. We know what they're capable of. And so really, really pleased for some of those guys, and, got to bring it out and do it tomorrow, facing another really good pitcher tomorrow.
Next question, Jacob Minuti.
Yeah, kind of a lot of career milestones for some of your guys offensively tonight. Daniel Susak and Jacob Berry had their first career homers. I think it was the first multi-home run game for Bozier. First career hit for Chase Davis. I mean, what do you kind of make of those guys' offensive performances tonight?
Yeah, couldn't have been better. We get here early on 6 p.m. game days, and the latest guys are usually here is 1 o'clock. And we were in the cages with just a few guys working on some specific things that we felt like they needed to do to be successful tonight. And the intent of that work was really, it was impressive, from Ryan Holgate to Brandon to Kobe. You mentioned the young guys. Chase got here at noon today and got some work in. Daniel Susak, spent some time with Coach Wanaka. So I kind of had a good gut feeling going into it tonight. And I think hopefully, you mentioned some of those milestones, those things, kind of continue to motivate them to work at the level that we want them to. And baseball is a tough game, but there's some talented guys, we're in a good headspace and had some really good preparation today. And I was happy to see it turn into positive performance the way it was tonight.
And then more specifically, Daniel Susak, I mean, kind of had a slow start to begin this year, but really broke out tonight. I mean, how confident were you in him having a game like that?
Well, after the game last night, I hit in his first at bat and a couple tough at bats, but I thought the things he needed to adjust were pretty clear. Coach Wanaka and I talked about it after the game last night, what we wanted to do with him today. And he got in, he put in the work, and the talent hasn't been a question. He was arguably our best hitter in the 3 weeks leading up to the season.
And then the bullpen kind of struggled again late in the game. I mean, what did you kind of see from that group?
Well, we took Chandler out after the 6th. They're right around 100 pitches. We brought Dawson in the 7th. I thought he was excellent in the 7th inning. Excellent. And then just didn't quite have it. The same in the 8th, and kind of snowballed. Going to Gil Luna, that was his first time out there. Got the guy to 2 strikes, and we gave up a hit. So I thought his strike zone pressure on the first guy was good. Got the next guy to 0-2, ended up walking him. And then we had to go to Preston to get us out of that mess. Got a big out from him. And then we walked the guy, and I felt like Preston gave us everything he had last night and wanted to be protective of him. And then Vince is just poised and pounds the zone with all his pitches and makes it really hard to sit on any one pitch, and did what he does. And I'm proud of those guys. We're going to be looking for a couple more guys to step up. I think that's going to be instrumental in our ability to win every night. And I think we're going to see some of that tomorrow, because we're going to need to give those guys a day off tomorrow.
And then what's the status on Dante Williams? He wasn't in the lineup tonight after kind of that play yesterday.
Yeah, he kind of bruised his hand pretty good. We got x-rays today. They were negative, so there's nothing broken. Basically, we're just at a point where he got a ton of treatment today. And the swelling was quite a bit less by the end of the game. He could have pinch hit or pinch ran or played in the outfield tonight if need be. I'm hopeful that he can play tomorrow. We'll just see. It's going to be a swelling and pain tolerance thing, but it's nothing serious. He'll be back shortly, day to day kind of thing.
All right. Thank you, Coach. We'll be back with Daniel Susak.
All right, guys.
All right. Questions for Daniel Susak, please raise your hand. Start with Jacob Minuti.
Yeah, kind of a big first career home run for you. How did that moonshot feel off the bat for you?
Felt good. Just wanted to live in the moment, get the first one. Always good to provide a spark to the team. Just wanted to do my best out there today.
It wasn't just that home run. You had a couple of doubles and some RBIs to go along with it. I mean, how important was it to kind of have a breakout game like that?
Yeah, I'd say it's more of just a process and staying with it. I think first couple of games I didn't really stick to my process. I think tonight I did a better job of just staying with that, getting my foot down a little earlier, seeing the ball a little bit longer.
And then kind of the bullpen kind of struggled again for you guys. I mean, as a catcher, I mean, what can you do to kind of help out that group?
I think I can always just stay poised and look at the positives of everything. Preston and Vince did a great job again, coming in big situations and shutting it down. I feel like they do a great job staying composed, not letting the situation get bigger than it is.
Matt Moreno, next question.
Coach talked about it a little bit and said you guys really didn't miss much at the plate. I mean, was it just kind of one of those nights, or was there something you guys were seeing that was allowing you to have success?
Biggest thing I think tonight was attacking the fastball, especially early in the count, not letting ourselves get deep into counts and then get more defensive in swings. I think we kind of attacked a little bit earlier, saw the ball well, foot down early, and hit your pitch, not chase anything out of zone.
And it wasn't just the guys who hit home runs. I mean, it felt like everybody was really making good contact, and even guys are getting out to making good contact. How important is that just overall for the offense to kind of feel that way and have a game like that where everyone is kind of contributing, or at least, making contact and doing good things?
Yeah, it's huge. When everybody connects as a team, it really combines the team much better. Especially Chase Davis, first hit, I was really hyped up about that one. We kept talking about that. He's a great player. And just seeing a whole team do well really creates that dynamic.
You guys have now been able to string together a few wins. What's been the key just overall for you guys to getting that done?
I think the key to that is playing everything inning by inning. I think first couple of games that we lost, we started to look at the outcome before it was over. And I think the big thing that we've been doing recently is playing everything inning by inning.
And it's been about, I think, a week that you guys have been able to play in the season. And Coach mentioned this week that he felt like you guys just need to maybe settle in a little bit more. Do you guys feel like you're kind of at not maybe at that point, but reaching that point a little bit more now that you've gone through, series, have been able to do things for a week or so?
I think we're doing a lot better job at it. Personally, myself, I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable, kind of getting my feet wet. And then obviously guys with great track records like Brandon Bossier starting to rake again like we all knew he could. And he's really starting to click.
It felt like you guys had a lot of good energy out there tonight. How important is that when you have just the unique circumstances? I know you have families here, but no fans, and just kind of having to create that on your own. And how important is it for you guys to kind of maybe feed off of one another and one aspect of the game, feed off one another as you guys go through the course of a game?
It's huge. I think energy is one of the biggest components of a game, of keeping everyone locked in. I thought the pitchers did a great job tonight of keeping energy no matter what the score was or no matter what happened to offense or defense. And I think that's huge. Plays a big role in just keeping everybody locked in.
Are there any more questions for Daniel? All right, thank you, everybody.